The thing you have to understand is that if you're talking to a girl online, or you're trying to, you're trying to talk to her, and it feels like she's boring and she's not replying and stuff, well, that's not because she's boring. She's only boring for you. You got to believe that when Chad comes around to collect, she isn't going to run out of things to say to him. That's the thing you got to understand. And the thing is, at the end of the day, the amount of effort that people put into anything in life, especially using a dating app or something like this, is that it's proportional to how much they're invested, how much perceived value they think they can get out of it. It's just a risk-reward scenario, it really is. And what they're thinking in their heads is, how much value could I get out of talking to this person versus how much time might I waste? What's the investment and return on this? And the investment on a dating app is not much, it's pretty low. But the potential investment is, the potential return is quite a bit, potentially, depending on who they're talking to. But if they're talking to your sorry ass or mine, it's probably not very much. And nowhere is that really illustrated more than these Chad fishing and catfishing experiment videos. And I've wanted to make one of these for a while now, and I made this this profile and shit. I'll send to it, but I made this profile and I filled it out. This does fit in with a lot of the women who are on this app or website or whatever. And actually, I'll show you. I made like a male one as well for me. This isn't my picture, but I just made one to see if I could compare. And to the surprise of no one, not a single conversation here. Not a single person has reached out, believe it or not. Shockingly enough, And I actually did reach out to some of these women and try and talk to them, but for some reason the fucking website deleted everyone's messages and shit. But I was getting not any text back. Actually, I don't think a single person was really talking to me. So compare that to the female one, and we have 107, and I've actually opened some of these, and I had like 20 or 30 guys talking to me, and again it deleted them all on here. There's only two of these fucking things. Holy shit, we're gonna get to that in a second anyway. But yeah, this is like a dating app for incels, I guess, or it's marketed as a chronically online, like 4chan-esque app. I mean, you can see its name right there. So there's a chance that some of you might actually be on this app, and I want to apologize in advance if you see yourself in this fucking video, because that would be brutal. And anyway, yeah, you thought you were talking to a woman, but, well, I mean, I'm not really actually talking to any of these people. But the thing about this is, being flooded with options like this. You have like over 100 messages. This is like a week, I guess, that I've had this account up. Holy shit, dude! Look at all this look at all this crap. Oh my god. And then here there's like nothing at all. And the thing about that is the ratio of men to women on this kind of app obviously heavily skews towards the man, And I've heard different numbers. I've heard people give different numbers, but the thing is, I've heard people say like it's 6-1 men to women. I know Tinder's like 5-1 or so, if not even more. And I've heard other people say there's like 14-1. I don't know exactly the actual number, but either way, there are many more times the amount of men on this app than women. And the thing is, it wouldn't even really matter, because even if it was like completely equal, like it's still, it would still be over, it would still be over, but it's even more over, I guess. It never even really began. I mean, look at this shit. You're talking to this girl, and this is what her inbox looks like. Your message just dings up as one of these. You think she's talking to you when she's got these people messaging her, dude? And that's the thing, is that value is subjective at the end of the day. The amount of value someone has for something. If you're a Chad and you come onto this app, the amount of value you're going to have for some of these basic women is going to be pretty low. Whereas if you're like a failed normie, you come on here looking for an e-girlfriend, you're looking for your femcel wife on here, then you're talking to a certain woman. The amount of value that any one of these people has is going to be much higher to you. And because there's so much more men than women, it's just an inflation, you know, it's just an inflation of the value of the woman and a decrease in the value of the man. But anyway, so yeah, let's get into looking at some of this actual shit. Some of this is unbelievable. I talked to more guys, but like I said, it just deleted them. I'm gonna have to censor this, guys. Eddie, oh no, Eddie. This is rough, dude. I mean, I felt kind of bad before I made this video, but I was looking at this shit. So what did this guy say to me? He asked for me to sit on his face. That's nice. And then he asked if I've got Snapchat, Instagram, and he gave me his Instagram handle. And I just thought, I mean, obviously I'm gonna censor it, but I just thought it'd be so fucking funny to say nothing. All my chats got deleted, dude. And he sent this question mark. Holy shit, dude. That's rough. Because it had his face on there too. I checked it out and it had his picture. Oh, that's rough, dude. And we also got this guy. And it, like, I think nowhere is the imbalance of investment, you know, more on display than here, dude. I mean, look at this shit. And this guy, I mean, this guy was nerding out about this shit. So, hi, how's your day? You know, like, look at this shit. Oh no, dude. Oh no, like, this isn't even like double text. This was, you know, over the course of a few days. It doesn't say the date that the text was sent for some reason, but anyway. Billy showing off with his car, if this is even him. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is very like chronically online, like meme app. What's some of this crap, dude? 6'2", trad wife or tard wife. Either way, I'm married. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. This is what I'm saying. I feel kind of bad. I feel kind of bad singling these guys out. Let's see, Christian, what's this guy got to say? Oh no, bro. Oh no. Oh, that's rough, dude. Alien abduction or gay son. I guess that's like a pickup line or a chat or something. That's rough, dude. Let's see what this guy's saying. Let's see, 5'4", dude. It's over for you, bro. There's no way, dude. There's no way. Yeah, okay. I'm sure I'll get like 100 things like that, because for some reason all of the fucking women on this app use this one chick on their profile, this anime one. I mean, like, if I start scrolling down through here, these are women. This is my male count. I wonder how long it would take me before I oh no, it's right there. I didn't even get to finish my fucking sentence because there's so many of them. Like, look at this shit. Okay, yeah, whatever. And this is what the female account looks like. This is why I kind of modeled mine off this kind of thing. Sure, bisexual. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can see I messaged some of these people. What did I say? Yeah, I remember saying this. I don't know. I got no excuse. I got nothing to say. There's another one. There's another. It's the same character, dude. Any more? ER though, that's cute. Yeah, there it is again. It's the same one, dude. I don't know why this one comes up so often. Again, that's the same thing. Oh fuck. That's the same one. Like, check out these people, dude. And it's just like, it's there twice. But anyway, yeah, that's what I was going for. I think I saw someone else use this like meme as well. Anyway, let's see what else these people have been saying. Okay, whatever. This turned out to be really fucking boring. I'll talk to some of these guys. Maybe it'll be more. Oh, we would talk to this guy, Enrique. And that's the thing as well, I just realised, is like, if they got their pictures on here, like, these are the most attractive, you know, guys on this app. Because the thing is, if they're not showing their face, they can only be uglier than those fucking dudes. That's the thing as well. That's the real brutal thing. And the same is true for the for all the women, I guess. But yeah, like, this is the peak. This is, you know, it's not getting any better than this. I don't have any problem showing the woman's face. This is like, see, like, this is this might be real. You just know, dude. Femdom pegging, yeah, alright. You just know this bitch's feed is getting flooded with fucking guys talking to her, man. Like, this is what it looks like to you. As a man, this is what you gotta be looking for. Oh shit, they got angelic there. Oh, I used to talk to this one. I actually got a reply. This was the picture, and I said, do you have herpes? Hold on. Do you have herpes in the thing? And she said it doesn't look like that, and I spugged out. Okay, whatever. What's this guy saying? replay, lol. Why is that lol? Why is that funny? That's not funny, dude. Okay, so I've been talking to guys for a few hours now, I guess, and this just illustrates my point. Look at this. We got this Aaron guy over here. Look at the top. I want to go to the top. And it's like, this is what these guys, you know, profiles look like. And it's like, I'm sure, you know, on Tinder or whatever, they like fill it out, you know, not quite as autistically as this, but, you know, whatever. And it's like, this guy, I mean, he doesn't have his picture. He's like 6'1", whatever, you know. And he asked me like what I'm doing on this app. And I said I'm looking for a boyfriend. I had a hoe phase, but I'm past it now. And he's like, everyone's got phases, you know, people change for the better and shit. And it's just like, I mean, like, all I'm really trying to show with this is that these guys are, you know, basically, there's nothing a girl can say that's going to make these guys not be interested in them, you know what I mean? And, anyway. And I said, exactly, and he said, you reading anything right now, whatever, some boring shit. And I talked to him about, like, pegging and stuff, and this guy, like, what did he say? He's like, he's asking to be pegged and shit. It's like, holy fuck, dude. And he said he doesn't talk to many girls on here. I don't find that too hard to believe. Do you talk to many girls on here? No, why? What do you mean? I don't talk to many girls. Why not? I don't know, not a lot of interesting girls. Yeah, that's why. And I asked for his Instagram, and I'm going to censor that, obviously, but I saw his picture, and I'm not going to show his picture, but holy shit, dude. Anyway, we got this guy too, Miles, asking about League and shit. I just asked ChatGPT what to say. I don't play League, and I said, "Are you really 5'5"? It says on his profile he's 5'5", and he said, "I am." And I said, "I guess that's fine. We'll see what happens. Are you into tall guys? Usually, yeah." It's brutal. It is absolutely brutal. Oh my god, dude. And he keeps talking, keeps sending all this shit. And like, you could not imagine a girl doing the same thing. I'm trying to like, trying to be rude to this guy. You know, trying to, like, this guy straight away jumps in. Oh, you know, we should go on a date for ice cream, you know, my treat. And it's like, dude, come on. It's not a giant commitment. I mean, dude, that's not what women want to hear, dude. But I mean, it's over. It was over for these people before it even began. You know, if you find yourself on this fucking app, that's how you know it's over for you. You know. I mean, just look at some of this shit. Imagine having a Wojak as your fucking profile on a dating app. Anyway, yeah, I thought this was pretty brutal, but that's pretty much it.